Good morning! It's my birthday! Alright friends, we are off like a herd of turtles. Decided to eat my frittata before I did another thing because I am hangry. No lie, I'm super bummed.
Bonnie noticed that her husband's gaze, they spend holidays.
As you can see, I am all snuggied in bed. Alright, let's see if the after hours code they gave me works. Fingers crossed. Oh, we're golden, y'all. Now if we can only find our campsite. I'm breaking my rule. This is the first time I'm ever arriving at camp after dark and in the rain. So, fun times. I think it stopped enough for me to try to pull my tag off of the ranger station, but we'll see. I might just have to deal with that in the morning. Alright, we're gonna see if I can figure out how to get my parking tag. I think that this might be it here on the left. Fingers crossed. Score! It's a little damp, but we got it. That was perfect time. It's raining again. This road seems much longer when it's pitch dark out. Looks like we made it. I want to take the shortcut to the left right after site number 9 coming up here. Should be this little road. Yep, here we go. Okay. This is pretty level. All right. Done. Hi there. I finally see you guys. I am trying my darndest to do this in the dark without disturbing anybody. We'll see if I succeed or fail. Alright, I think that's about as good as it's gonna be in the dark. And it's supposed to still kind of storm, so I'm debating just cracking my windows down to the bottom of the rain guards for now and not messing with the screens just yet. We'll see how that goes. All right, engine off. I'm gonna keep my key in my hand for now. Make sure there's nothing I need to bring back with me from up here for right now. I think my water bottle on the table. Yes, I have a table back here again. I love my new setup so far. It's definitely not as easy on me right now as my super minimal one, but it's nice to have kind of like a more homey feel again. Oh, by the way, I'm Heather and welcome back to my channel, Heather's Hikes and Adventures. Tomorrow is my birthday, and that is why I was in such a rush to get here, despite it being after dark. I was super late, about 5 hours later than I was supposed to be arriving. I had to take a midday break because I ran out of steam and was not feeling the greatest. And then I decided I wanted to wake up on my birthday at camp, surrounded by trees, in my happy place. So that's what I did. That's where we are, and you are going to enjoy my birthday with me. So I'll check in with you in a second. All right, let me bring you in the back with me now. This is my first night testing my new setup. Now, I will have already posted the video, kind of mini tour, updated car camping setup. So if you haven't already watched that, make sure when this video is done, you hop on over there and check it out. I'll link it below for you. But I am loving this new setup. I have so much space. If I felt better, I could do twirls. But I still have my, normal sleep setup, although I did give it a little spring refresh with its updated colors, of course. And so I've got my normal sleeping situation that I've been used to lately. And I've got my fans in here because I don't know why I still have my sweatshirt on. It's not cold in here at the moment. I was cold when the AC was running, but I'm not cold anymore. But yeah, I just have so much space, and I think I'm gonna really like having my fridge up here instead of having to climb over the back to get stuff when I'm on the inside. So let me show you around here once I'm done taking off this sweatshirt. Also, I think it stopped raining enough to where I might be able to run to the bathroom and pee real quick before it starts up again, because I think we've got some storms for the next couple hours or so before it clears out and cools down again. Thank goodness I got here late, now that I think about it, because I think it was like 85 degrees earlier today, and the high tomorrow is only going to be like 70 degrees Fahrenheit. And then it'll be back down in the 50s for a couple nights, which will be nice because I don't think we'll get much more of that this year until winter again. So, anywho, I'm going to stop babbling, show you around real quick, and go to the restroom to pee. Maybe not in that order. I might go to the restroom while it's not raining, and then when I come back in, you'll kind of see how the layout's working for me. Alright, I've got my lights on, except for my super bright one. My new USB rechargeable one. And my Lucy light, aka whatever, Luminade, I think. Luminade. And I've got my little stuff hung up for easy access. And look how cute she is. You are gonna have to stay tuned if you want to see what I'm trying out. I'm gonna be doing a review on it shortly. I've got my Bluetti propped up on my toilet for now, just so that I have more space. And my work stuff is kind of all just tucked over there for now. I'm about to break into those sea salt caramel dark chocolate Sanders thingamajiggies. They are so good. I'm gonna have a couple of those. Drink some more water. I'm really trying to hydrate. And then you can tell the rain's picking up a little bit again. I'm probably gonna call it an early night so that I can have a fresh start on my birthday and feel as good as can be expected. You guys will have to let me know what you're thinking of my setup so far. I'm curious what your thoughts are. I'll have to kind of give you a better idea of the overall space in here tomorrow when it's not raining and I can kind of show you from the outside. Again, go check out the tour after this if you haven't seen it yet though. But I am going to have my little snacky snack. I'm going to do some scrolling. I'm going to do some YouTubing. And then I am going to hit the hay. And unless anything earth-shattering or any crazy storms or anything worth sharing with you happens, I'll see you in the morning for my birthday.
There are well-written essays in well-organized blogs that talk about the theory of the Florence monster and the Zodiac killer are one and the same. There is even an Amanda Knox connection. Remember, Giuliano McNeely was a prosecutor in Amanda's case in 2001. He decided that the 1980 by murder of Dr. Francesca Bertucci was the work of.
Good morning. It's my birthday. I am still over 40. Oh, I feel like in this last year I've aged about 10 with everything going on. So hopefully by my birthday next year I will have started reverse aging again. And I couldn't believe that I had slept in until after 8 a.m. and that it was light out. And I thought, oh my God, what the heck is wrong with me? And then I realized today's the first day of daylight savings time. So it wasn't as late as I thought it was, technically. But I am going to get myself together. I am going to make some coffee. I think we're going to get our breakfast prepped. I want to do a frittata this morning, so I think I'm going to put everything in the container and then stick it in the Hot Logic before we go out adventuring for the morning. That'll give me about an hour to get to my next spot, which I'm super excited about because I have never been and I have been wanting to. And it should be beautiful. And I'll be there for a few days. So, give me a minute to get myself together and then join me for coffee. Perfect. All right, I'm trying to decide which mask I want to do. I think I want a brightening mask this morning. Ooh. I'm looking youthful already. I probably should have put my hair up out of my face first, but you know, whatever. really do love these masks, man. My skin does too. All right, I'm gonna get myself together. I've got my frittata-ing. I have my coffee drinking. I'm ready to load up and get to hopefully seeing some wildlife. I'm just going to another part of the park, so I don't have to have everything completely stowed like I would for going on the highway. But I went ahead and put my Bluetti back down on the floor, and it is powering my breakfast. I'm charging up some of the fans. Got my shower bag tucked in over there for now. All right. Loaded back up, camera ready to go. Let's get this show on the road. All right, friends. We are off like a herd of turtles. We are moving slow, but we are moving. It's cold this morning compared to yesterday. It was 84 yesterday afternoon, and it's 60 right now. So I know. Shut up, Heather. 60 is warm compared to most places. I'm a little chilly at the moment. I think before we go anywhere else, we are going to head to the observation tower since it's already a little late, just in case I don't get back here again before I head on to the next place. The good thing about not setting anything up when you arrive is you don't have to worry about leaving anything or taking anything down. I was planning on charging up my Jackery and taking advantage of the hookups since I won't have hookups for the next few days, but it's still at 89%. I was really impressed, so I guess this fridge plus the cooler than yesterday temps are probably helping, but so far it's been pretty efficient. I was just thinking this road sure looks a lot less spooky right now, doesn't it? There's supposed to be a baby foal somewhere around here. I don't know if it's near the Cones Dyke and Jackson Gap trails or if it's over at the other side over at Bolin Bluff. I really wanted to hike Bolin Bluff today, so I think I'm gonna try it going real easy and make sure that, you know, if I start to feel tired at all, I'll just turn around. But I would love to see some of the horses today. I still have to save enough energy for the boardwalk at Alachua Trail too, because it's been a little while, but a few weeks ago, I was still seeing a lot of pictures there when the floodplain gets drier, especially in the colder months. All of the gators congregate near the Alachua sinkhole, and it gets to be quite impressive with the numbers of gators that gather there. So I don't know if they're all still hanging out or not, but it's a cold day and it's sunny out, so they might be trying to sun. If so, it'll be a pretty cool sight to share with you all. So let's see how I do. I'm pacing myself today because I don't want to end up having a crappy birthday. All right, I got distracted by the tufted titmice everywhere, but we're just gonna head to the observation deck real quick. I'm definitely not gonna climb all the way up, but I just wanna see if any of the horses are there before we head over to here, and then there. My other video from Payne's Prairie with the horses playing or fighting, whichever you decide, that was on Cones Dyke, which is one of my favorite trails, but I do not have the stamina for that today. This time of year, the sandhill cranes are gathering on the prairie too. I just heard a few. Well, that was a bit of a bust, but I was kind of expecting it to be, it's very rare that they're close to the observation tower, so I wasn't going to climb all the way up there to photograph some little specks for you guys again. But I did learn that I don't think I can handle the Bowl and Bluff Trail today because I was already really winded just going on that little short, I think it's like 0.3 miles and back. So I'm just gonna head straight to Alachua Trail because I really want to do that. I really am hoping to photograph some snail kites and some gators for you. So see you there. I wasn't expecting to see white pelicans over here, huh? Are definitely still gathered. I'm seeing quite a few on the banks before I even get to the main sinkhole, so that's promising. Do you guys see that one hiding? It's staring straight at us. Can you see it yet? It's crazy how they blend in. They are really taking advantage of the sun. I've never seen so many laying along here and then look over that way on the far bank. Is a big boy, but he's camouflaged so you don't see him. I did not see any snail kites, and the gators had kind of dispersed, so we still saw a lot, but not the numbers that were there a couple of weeks ago. But I did spend almost an hour waiting for a red-shouldered hawk to fly, so hopefully we got some good pictures out of that. Also, there were tons of Savannah sparrows, which are normally super skittish in my experience, and they were hopping all around by my feet eating in the field, so I think I got some good shots there too, even if they were not my I forgot to take my welcome home sweet home sign down, so it's clattery. But I forgot what I was saying, so anywho, hopefully I got some good stuff. I enjoyed myself. I only took a few steps, every few minutes, so I didn't wear myself out too much. So we are heading deep inside the Ocala National Forest to a beautiful natural spring that I've been wanting to check out for a while. If I'm brave enough, I might even take a birthday dip. We'll have to see. If it's crowded, it'll probably be a post-birthday dip tomorrow. But I'm excited to show you. Alright, I just got my... Can you see me? Yeesh. Alright, I just got my bundle of wood, because I definitely plan on making a campfire either tonight or tomorrow. Now we're going to try to find the campsite. We are looking for the tropical loop. I should have pulled up my map of the campground first. Hopefully it's labeled pretty easily. Alright, there's security, and we just passed a bear-proof dumpster. I am not seeing any labels as far as what loop. Oh, here we go. Tropical loop. Okay, left here. It would help if you could see instead of looking at me. Alright, we just turned left into the tropical loop, and now we are looking for site number 21. I've heard if they have sites available that they'll do site swaps if you find one that you prefer over the one that you booked. I am hoping that it's okay though. I know that the inner road itself is really tight, but I think there's enough privacy between the sites that I'm gonna be fine with mine. And I got one that was really close to the restroom too, so I don't think that there's anybody right directly next to me. All right, here's the first washroom on the left. There, now you can see it. Okay, now we're passing 13. The ones on the outer loop are all pull-throughs. Oh, I like 15. There's lots of vegetation, so you would be nice and private in there as a pull-through. I'll have to remember that for next time. Some of the pull-throughs, it feels like you're kind of right in the main camping road, which I'm not as big a fan of. All right, we're getting close. 18, 19. So I think this is me up on the left. All right, we're backing it up. We're backing it up. Plus and minus to my site is that there is a trail that way that heads to the main head spring, which is awesome. And actually that site is the site that Kim from Out on a Limb with Kim was supposed to stay with at me tonight and tomorrow night. But she has a broken rib, you guys. Go over to her channel and wish her a speedy recovery, because ouch. So she is at home base recovering at the moment, and this trail goes to the Fern Hammock Spring and the other campground. So I love that because I plan to go to both, and I want the easiest and shortest routes because of my wussiness at the moment. But hopefully it's not high traffic where people are walking past my site all day and night. That's the only thing I'm a little worried about. Pretty sure just like 1 or 2 up that way is how I get to the bathhouse, but I'm not 100% on that. It might be down this little trail. TBD. Looks like we made it. So I am gonna get settled kind of get my bearings, figure out where everything is, get the wood out of my car in case there were any little buggy hitchhikers, and I will check back with you once I've assessed everything and show you around a little bit. So far it looks beautiful in here. I love all of the old growth trees, the resurrection fern that is all fresh and green from the rain yesterday. I'm feeling good about it. Oh, and also, I did not forget about my frittata. I just wanted to get here, so I'm getting ready to eat that before I do anything else. I decided to eat my frittata before I did another thing because I am hangry. Very good. I wish I would have had like sausage or bacon and maybe some mushrooms to put in it too, but perfectly cooked. All right, you don't need to see me eating, so once I go explore, I'll take you with me. Could be wrong, but I think this is the one that goes to Fern Hammock. I'm all turned around now. It's the boardwalk that's currently closed. That's not the historic bridge. I wonder if the entire access to Fern Hammock is closed. Let's see. Scouting this for tomorrow. I'm not gonna lie, I'm super bummed. I'm striking out right and left. I knew that the boardwalk was closed, but at last I knew you could still access Fern Hammock through the campground. Apparently not so much.
That threaten to consume everyone involved, and it ends up costing one of them their life.
In a minute, I am going to pull my salad stuff out of there. I have some fresh spring mix. I have some shredded carrots. I have some sunflower seeds. And I have a chicken tender I'm going to slice up and throw in there with some green goddess dressing.
It's a free-to-play mobile slots game, and you can play it anywhere.
For now, I am going to watch the newest Darklivity podcast and relax.
Brilliant business idea. He frequently changed jobs. He'd been a
Bonnie noticed that her husband's gaze, they spend holidays like Thanksgiving and Christmas together, and eventually Elaine would even come over to her son's place to cook.
Hi friends, as you can see, I am all snuggied in bed. I've got my little light on over here, but I'm just gonna watch a little more YouTube. I suddenly, after my stomach was full, got so tired. So I just wanted to thank you for hanging out with me on my birthday. I know that my vlogs are maybe not as exciting as they have been since I can't do a lot of the hiking and things that I liked to bring you along with. But I still hoped you enjoyed coming along with me today and seeing a few things. I cannot wait to show you all around Juniper Springs tomorrow. A little bummed about Fern Hammock being shut down, but the main spring is open and we are going to check that out and look all around the park. So thank you again for watching. Thank you for being here, and I will see you soon. Bye.